I was broke. I was 2 weeks away from being homeless. I was scared, lonely, and desperate. But my cats are non-negotiable. I almost lost everything, but it was alright because I still had my cats. No car, no bracelet, no television is worth more than any of my cats. The story animals my love would like to send might have a valuable lesson for cat owners. My husband got laid off from his job at the bank just before the official start of the 2008 recession. No bank was hiring. He applied at every bank in a 500-mile radius. Years of unemployment while I struggled to keep up with a mortgage we couldn't afford on my paycheck alone. My husband was studying and found it really difficult to break into a new career in a new industry. It took Chase Manhattan 8 months to renegotiate our standard 30 years fixed mortgage and reduce our monthly payments by a whole $6 a month. Our credit was destroyed and a foreclosure was just a matter of time. I spent almost a year looking for a new address. Landlords refused to look past 20-year employment history and our excellent credit rating prior to 2008. All they saw was that I couldn't afford the payments, my credit sucked, and I had more than 2 cats. Everyone was telling me to rehome my cats so I could get a cheap apartment. That's like asking me to adopt out my children. That final year before the foreclosure, we went without hot water for 9 months because I couldn't pay the gas bill. I accepted distributions from charity and cash gifts from family. I owned 1 pair of shoes fit to wear to my job, and I had not had a new dress for 5 years. I worked 12 hours on Saturdays as an Uber driver for CSX train engineers. This paid enough money to cover our monthly repairs on the car plus gasoline. My husband and I mostly lived on peanut butter and pasta. It was an extremely hard time. My cats were completely unaware. I sometimes short-changed my dinner, but never theirs. Nobody was going to do me any favors by asking 70% of my net pay for rent and telling me to get rid of my cats. 2 weeks prior to our eviction date, I met with a slum landlord who agreed to overlook my bad credit and rent me a little shack in the hood at a price I could afford. It was leaky and not insulated. It cost me $600 a month in the winter just to keep it at 65 degrees. It was scary living in a crime-ridden, drug-infested war zone where I spent over the next 7 years in order to repair my credit ratings and rebuild my savings. I was burgled, lost thousands of dollars to theft of appliances, jewelry and electronics, not to mention the vandalism and hit and runs on our parked car. That ultimately resulted in the total loss of my beloved pink 1989 Corvette. Luckily, my landlord not only let me keep my cats, he didn't charge me extra pet fees for my cats. He didn't care how many cats I had. On the rare occasion he was in the house, he petted my cats. I've been broke. I've had to suffer and sacrifice because of it. I was scared, lonely and desperate, but my cats are non-negotiable. I lost almost everything. But it was alright because I still had my cats. No car or bracelet or television is worth than any of my cats. I made a commitment. Every adorable, irresistible kitten I brought home knew nothing about work, money, bills and sacrifices. They only knew that they were fed, healthy, safe and loved. I am all that to them, and I will sell a kidney before I ask one of them to give up everything they've known. If you have to give up a child for hardship, you can at least try to explain, apologize, send letters to wherever they are fostered. You can't explain that to a kitten you've raised since she was 5 weeks old. All she would know is that everything familiar to her is gone, and it would terrify her. You can have my left kidney before I would do that. Would I sell my pet if I was broke? I've been broke, I've been scared, almost homeless, cold, and sometimes hungry. The animals can have everything despite the difficulties I have suffered. Before letting your pets go, please consider it first, because everything will be fine. So, if you enjoyed the story today, please like and share this video and subscribe to the channel to get more stories from us. Thanks for watching. See you soon.